July 26th, Daily Truth for You with the pastor at Yahoo, Romans chapter 11. Some good stuff in Romans 11, but a verse that popped out to me today in my reading of the one-year Bible that I hadn't considered before was the parallel, of course, between Israel and the USA. But there's a verse here in Romans 11 that says, let their bountiful table become a snare and a trap that doesn't let them go. Let their blessings turn into a curse. And it kind of talks about the cycle that we know that happened in Israel is as God blessed them, then they began to actually crave and worship the blessings rather than the blesser, and then they became a snap and a tear, and eventually they fell into disarray and were attacked by enemies, and then they finally fell into sin, and then they cried out to God, and He rescued them, and this cycle happened over and over again. But Paul's making a point that even though it seems bad, God used it for good, because by the Jews rejecting Christ as the Messiah, then salvation was offered to the whole world, to the Gentiles, to all the non-Jews. So what a blessing that is. But that God still hasn't forgotten the Jews, and that He's going to work eventual salvation for them, and God has a plan. So it may be in America. Everybody wants to say there's great times coming or there's bad times coming, but it just seems like that perhaps this nation that was founded on God's principles and has turned far away from that, might go through some hard times, troubles, persecution, economic collapse, you name what could happen. But here's the point. If it does happen, God is sovereignly in control. He is allowing that to happen to bring people back to Him and to maybe spread the gospel to even more peoples and nations and kingdoms. It's interesting. So be careful in your own life that you don't worship the blessing and crave them rather than the blesser. You seek God's face, not His hand or handouts. Daily Truth for You with the pastor at Yahoo.